And so I started to find all these things in common with folks that were used to being cold, wet, tired, and hungry under different conditions than me. And my research focus has always been, how do people learn how to navigate uncertainty, especially extreme uncertainty, like 300 seconds or less, where criticality and urgency are both coming into play. And so I got this idea that I would just go and sort of view some of these teams. So I got access to some of the special mission units, the training facilities. And I'm in the shoot house, as for many of you people who are listening will know what a shoot house is, right? And so they're practicing hostage rescue, and I'm watching this 4-man team enter the room, clear with live fire. My first experience with live fire. I'm a wilderness guide. I'm a bohemian. I'm a hippie. I'm not a military guy. So this is all new to me. I look like a 6 foot tall gopher in body armor and Gear Pro and eye Pro, and just look like one of those things, not like the other, right? And next to me, this is 2008, right? This is legal biker gang days. So next to me is this 8 foot tall Neanderthal with full sleeve tattoos, huge beard, spit and chew into a Red Bull cup, a whole bit, right? And he's mentioned a few times that he wishes I would leave soon. So our relationship's still sort of evolving, you know what I mean? And so everyone around it, and these instructors, right? All these instructors are all NCOs. There's not an officer to be seen. I'm invited in by the NCOs. And the reason they care is because this is the first post 9/11 generation coming back to the schoolhouses to sort of fix some of the mistakes that were made by the preceding generation. So that's why I'm there. And so these 4-man team comes in and clears, and the house manager from down below yells, "Clear!" And he points up at his Neanderthal and he goes, "Feedback for number 1 man." And he I don't know if I can swear on this. Can I swear on this?
Yes, you can. You can swear.
And he points at this kid, basically, and said, "Hey, douchebag, you suck less." And I'm there with like a notepad and a card, getting ready to write down like the wisdom of the ages, right? Of how people, and I'm like, we are so fucked. Like we are.
It's not that hard, Doc. You just got to suck less. You're going to have to trust me on this one. You know how many times I just stopped sucking and everything went fine? Every time.
So what happened was, it's called the default mode network. I'm sorry. It's called the tacit knowledge transfer problem. We can talk about the default mode network later. The tacit knowledge transfer problem. And the problem is, you know how to ride a bike, but you can't teach it to me. So you guys in your professions, whether it be PJ or combat control or other things, you know what right looks and feels like, but you can't always explain to someone else. So what MCTI does is we are applied research, meaning we're solving for Monday. We're not 20 years out. We're Monday problems. And we're an educational. So we're trying to work through collaborative inquiry. So we're partnering with all of our members around the Five Eye community, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, UK, and US. We're trying to figure out a better language so that you, when you move from becoming an operator to instructor, remember, just because you can do a thing doesn't mean you can teach a thing. So once you become an instructor, our job is to help you get the right language to accelerate that person's ability to do their job. And just to close here, to put a fine point so the audience fully understands, this July, a lot of residents in surgery around the country are going to leave the classroom and pick up a scalpel for the first time. And your loved one's health is highly dependent on that attending physician being able to articulate what right feels like and looks like. So I'll pause there.
Well, that, as well as they are sure used to being sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Because what we do to the surgeon community,
oh my God,
they're going through school is insane.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, the two most studied groups for sleep deprivation are pilots and surgeons, and the two most non-compliant groups are pilots and surgeons.
That seems about right. I mean, like if you look at the military population, I can't believe that we don't rank on that list. I thought we would have to be number 1 with a dang bullet.
They don't let us see the data.
Oh, well, that would be why. Yeah, I mean, you look at every E2 to E6 in the world right now is subsisting off of 400 milligrams of caffeine in a bucked up energy drink with a Zyn in their lip at 8 o'clock in the morning, like after PT. And like, I'm going to go download like 300 milligrams of pre-workout and go to the gym after this. And people are like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, that's just normal. My morning normal thing, man."
Yeah.
Like,
this is how I suck less. They told me to suck less.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pay attention and suck less.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we now know like the long-term impact on that. Not awesome. Sub-awesome.
Right. Yeah. Operator syndrome and the like. But
yeah.